Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ashley Haynes. I'm a Regional Vice President and Independent Consultant with Arbonne International. Now, I'm here for you today to talk to you a little bit about us, as in makeup artists, freelance makeup artists, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Arbonne and why it works so well with what we do. I want to let you know a little bit about me before I do that, though. So I've been a makeup artist freelance for just over 7 years. So I went to college, I went to London, I went and studied wigs, an extensive makeup course. I went and studied like prosthetics, minor prosthetics, special effects. And then I started working in the industry. So I went straight into television. I started assisting lots and lots of different makeup artists and found like my flow as we do. And I'm very, very lucky to be busy within the industry. So I'm working probably around, on average, like 3 to 4, sometimes 7 days a week, right? So if you're freelance and in that industry, you know the hours that we work. So sometimes we're on set at 6 for breakfast, starting at 6:30, and then we could be wrapping at 10 o'clock. So for me, I actually looked at this as an opportunity to be able to do something later on in my life that makeup wasn't going to be able to offer me. Okay, so I still work as a makeup artist, and that's the point that I really want to get across to you guys, is that somebody has asked you to listen to this because they want to let you know that you could be really good at this. As makeup artists, we recommend stuff every single day to people, and we don't get paid for it. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that in a minute, but I started working with Arbonne just over 2 years ago, so October 2015. And being a regional vice president probably won't mean anything to you. It just means that I've worked the 3 levels of management out of 4. And I've done that and worked it around my busy makeup artistry life in 24 months. Okay, so now I have an opportunity to be able to choose the jobs that I have coming in. I'm not stressing about, oh, I'm not working and I'm not earning and this production company is not paying me, and all these things that we experience as a freelancer and being self-employed. Like going on holiday sometimes not even fun, because you have to think about the money that you're not earning whilst you're not earning it, and you don't get holiday pay. But actually, this has enabled me to have 2 income streams, and I just want to eradicate a few things for you before I get started. So, as makeup artists, we are artists, and that won't ever go away, but I want you guys to know that like this slots into what we do perfectly. I don't like knock around people's doors trying to sell lipsticks. It's not like that at all. And I want you to listen to this with a little bit of an open heart and an open mind. I'm going to share my screen with you. Oh, sorry, excuse my cat in the background. I'm going to share my screen with you and just talk to you a little bit about Arbonne. Okay, so the person who introduced you to this video might have told you a little bit about it. But as I briefly said, and I'm not going to go over this like scriptly, I'm just going to talk to you. So Arbonne for me made a massive difference in my life, because it completely changed the way that I looked. Okay, so I've suffered with eczema since I was a very young child, and I had it all the way over my eyes, around my mouth, around my nose, around my neck, and I was using like a really expensive skincare brand, Swiss as well. And Arbonne gave me the ability to not actually wear makeup sometimes if I didn't want to. So its formulations are ultra, ultra premium. Okay, we're a Swiss heritage, which means that we fall in those guidelines. We have to adhere to the Swiss formulations. And any of you guys that obviously work with Swiss products anyway, Creme de la Mer, La Prairie, they are top of the top. Okay, and we are exactly the same in terms of our formulations, as well as those big top brands. And the reason that you don't see this in shops is because it's network marketing, okay? And I'm going to go into that a little bit later. But the great thing for me that stood out for me was that I can recommend these products to my clients. So all my brides, artists that I have sit in the chair, I like to look after people's skin. I don't want to be that makeup artist where people sit down and they go home after a long day of me putting makeup on their face and they come out in spots. I want them to know that I'm using the best that I can do for their skin. Okay, we are completely gluten-free. We're cruelty-free. We're vegan, and that vegan stamp is really, really hard to get these days. We have got an incredible range. Now, for me, obviously being a makeup artist, I didn't want to go into anything if the makeup was going to be awful or not fall in line with what I was already using. And I'm using premium top brands in my kit, and not the 2-for-1 on offers at Boots. I use premium stuff in my kit, and I'm telling you now, everything that we kick out is incredible. I wear on a daily basis a full face of Arbonne makeup. Under the camera, the foundation is flawless. The powders are beautiful. They're not chalky. They're buildable. Like, from a product side of view, they are impeccable. And that's really important to us as makeup artists, because we don't want to be putting stuff on people's faces that isn't going to compare to what we're usually like recommending to them. Now, the perfect thing about this, and I touched on that earlier, is that you can earn a second income stream just from doing what you're doing already. So people always ask us, what foundation are you recommending at the moment? Oh, what lipstick are you using? How can I do my brows like this? And what you do on a daily basis is you go and send them to other brands, and those brands don't thank you for it. No, they don't pay you for it. And this is exactly what I'm doing. So I recommend these products to people because I know they're better. I know they're better for their health. They're going to improve their skin because it's done it for me. And it's going to improve their health because it's done it for me. And I get a check from Arbonne to say thank you every single month for that recommendation. And actually, I've got brides that I've worked with. And so, I've worked with them like a year and a half, 2 years ago, and they're still buying the products from me. Some of them don't even ask me about it. So they just go online and they order it, and it gets sent straight to their door. So I'm not knocking down doors and, posting packages of boxes and stuff like that. It's all sorted out by Arbonne. We love being our own boss. That's why we're freelance. And this enables us to be able to be our own boss as well. Arbonne literally gives you a business in a box, pre-packaged, pre-made, and like successful. And all they do is they ask you to talk to people about it. It's literally that simple. And the best thing about this business as well is you cannot be successful without helping other people. So I'm really, really fortunate enough to be building an incredible team. Lots of other careers in there as well. But I've got a fantastic team of makeup artists because we all saw the opportunity, and we realised that we didn't want to work until we're 70 years old. And although we get paid really well, our day rate is really great, but actually that's not going to pay us forever. And when we don't work, we don't get paid. So I can be sitting on a beach on holiday, not getting paid from my makeup artistry, and still be getting paid through Arbonne. It's genius. And yes, you cannot be successful in this without helping other people. So I help other people start their businesses, and I coach them, and I make them feel like this is the thing that's going to absolutely improve their life. And that is something that you just don't get when you sit an artist down, or when you're doing a bride. You're not changing their life, but I'm able to help other people and show other people how this business is going to be able to improve their life long term, forever and ever and ever. It's just brilliant. So this is also a fantastic reason. We aren't even global yet, okay? So we've been around for 38 years. And for 38 years, we've been producing these incredible products. And we are only just going global. So our globalization plan for the next 3 to 5 years is huge. In the next 5 to 10 years, Arbonne is going to be an everyday at-home name. Everyone will know Arbonne. But currently at the moment, we are in the US. So we started off in the US 38 years ago. We went into Canada, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, and Poland, and we've just gone into Taiwan last year, year and a half ago, and we're going into Germany this year. So like we're going into the German market, which means we're going into the like European market, which is going to be massive for us. And actually, out of the DSA, we have to. The DSA is a direct selling association, and we have to adhere to loads and loads of rules to be a part of that association. And so we are actually one of the only companies in the top 10 DSA who aren't completely global yet. So for me, that's just like it blows your mind, because there's so much opportunity for you to be able to grow your business globally. Amazing. Okay, so I'm going to touch a little bit about social marketing, because you probably don't know what it is. So obviously, when we go and buy all of our stuff, and this isn't just makeup or skincare, this is literally everything. So when you want to shower, when you want to wash your hair, and you put a treatment on your hair and your toothpaste and your deodorant, and you might buy some nutrition for your family because you're doing some green smoothies, all of that, as well as purchasing for our kit, we go to a shop. Okay, so what that happens is, when that product, from the point of it leaving its company, it has to go through loads and loads of middlemen before it gets to you as the consumer. And actually what happens is it pushes your price up of your product by nearly 40%, which is a massive amount. Because we have to pay for the celebrity endorsements, and the consumer, as well as all the other middlemen, the warehousing, the delivery, the picking, the packing, the marketing. But as a consumer, we pay for that within a traditional retail route. But actually, with network marketing, you've got Arbonne, you've got the independent consultant, and then you've got the consumer. So what that means is that A, they can afford to pay us really well. And B, it means that they can put loads of production back into reformulating and ensuring that all of our products are the best of the best. Okay, so I don't take any money off of my team, or Arbonne pay us for that recommendation. And it just goes back to me saying in the beginning, you always recommend things to your clients. If you're a hair salon, you're a hairdresser, you probably stock things in your salon anyway. And if you're a makeup artist and you're selling to brides, or you're recommending things to brides, you're recommending stuff anyway, you're just not getting paid for it. And actually, if you take makeup and our job out of the situation, think about when you go to the cinema, or when you go to a great restaurant, you're going to recommend that to people because that's what you do. You go, oh, I had a great pizza the other night at this Italian. You should definitely go there and try it. Does that restaurant pay you for that? No, they don't. And actually, if we think about the big taxi app that we've probably all got on our phones, they send you recommend us to one person and we'll give you £10 off your next taxi ride. That is network marketing. And so it's massively in our lives anyway. And I just want to let you know how simple it is, guys. This is so simple. It's such a simple business model, but it's genius. And for us, why Arbonne? Why are you going to choose a brand like Arbonne? Because A, all you need to do is have your smartphone. Okay, you can run this business from wherever you like. And I fit it in nooks and crannies of my day if I'm on set. Okay, so if I'm on set, I do it in my lunch break when I've got some time and I answer a quick few messages. This isn't another 40-hour week. It's not. And it's not a job that's if or. You don't have to leave your job to be able to do Arbonne. This is just incremental money, an incremental money stream that's going to grow and grow and grow over time because you're putting the work into it. And yes, it isn't going to grow if you don't do anything. It is a business, and the more you treat it like a business, the more it's going to pay you like a business. So obviously, we all know that the health and wellness industry is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. We probably have lots of people that sit in our chair and are like, oh, I'm not using this, or I react to this, or I'm not using that. And for me, that's great. I'm going to use everything paraben-free, mineral oil-free, sulfate-free. I'm going to use all of that on your skin anyway, so you don't have to worry. I'm able to offer people something that is completely different to probably what they're using already. And we have consumable products. Okay, so let's go back to, you take a shower, you probably wash your hair, you have you use some toothpaste, you use some deodorant. We all wear a full face of makeup to be able to go out and do our jobs because we are makeup artists. That money is already walking out the door, and that money is already walking out the door with your clients. And all we do is we show them and offer them probably a cheaper option to what they're using in the shops. And we offer it to get it sent to their door. We offer them 20 to 40% off for the whole year. We offer them free products, and we offer them a healthier choice, right? You're not asking them to spend like more than creme de la mer or La Prairie because it's so much cheaper than that, but you're getting the same quality. And the commission plan is brilliant. And you get, so you get 35% off anything that you want to purchase for your kit. Okay, so when you start your business, Arbonne give you between 35 and 50% off for you to be able to start your business and recommend this to your clients. That I am a product of the product. I use everything on my face, on my hair, on my body, like literally everything. I've switched my spending. And for all those clients, preferred clients, and we give them 20 to 40% off, we actually earn 15% of that. But here's the great thing. When you start to build a team and when you start to show people how they can improve their lives with this business, that's when you start to get paid. You start to get overrides, okay? So you don't take the money off of them. Arbonne pay you for that. Arbonne pay you to say, well done for building your team. Now, there are 4 levels of promotion. We all start as independent consultants. The first level of promotion is a district manager. Now, at that point, I'm going to talk to you about how much I was earning, because there are country averages, but I'm going to talk to you on a personal level. So at district manager level, I was earning, I think the most I earned was about £550, okay? And on average, maybe 400, £200 to £500 is the average amount that you're going to earn at that level. So yes, it's not life-changing amount of money, but it is an extra 500 quid in your pocket. So what does that 500 quid mean to you? Is that your mortgage covered? Is that a little cheeky weekend away with your partner? Or is that, saving for something that you want in the future? It actually only took me 6 weeks to get to that level. And the second level is area manager. Now that took me 7 months to get to. And at this level, you actually earn an extra override on top of your team as well, okay? So my earnings were minimum of 700, and then the last paycheck I got as an area manager was £3,500, okay? So that's £3,500 on top of my makeup work. That's double income for not really working as many hours as what I was doing within makeup. And that's when I was like, okay, amazing. When I got to area manager, I knew that the next promotion I was going to get a Mercedes Cash Benz program, which I'm going to follow on to. And the best thing about this as well, when you get to area manager, your business is willable for 6 generations, okay? So if anything happens to you and you've built a successful business, Arbonne have to pay someone for your business turnover, which is just amazing. You're never going to get that in any other environment. Now, the next level is the level I'm at, which is regional vice president. This took me 24 months to get to. Okay, so that's 2 years of working this alongside my freelance life, helping other people and showing other people how to build their business. And this level is like the evidence that this business works, because Arbonne every single month pay me £500 into my check, and they give that to me for a white Mercedes. Amazing. This, and this is just doing what I'm already doing, what we're already doing as makeup artists, but I'm sharing this with other people, and I'm building my team, and I'm helping them build their own businesses, okay? So average earnings as regional vice president are between £3,500 and £10,000 per month. That is, again, a life-changing amount. And £10,000 a month, you can't even say what does an extra £10,000 a month look like, because you're probably not even earning that And if you are, then why not double it? It's absolutely amazing. Okay, so for me, I'm just going to finish it off here because I want this to be really, really short, and I don't want to blab. But what you've got to think about is what are you already doing with your clients? You're doing this already, as I've stated. This is like an enhancement to what you're already doing. You're making yourself feel better because you are starting something for yourself. You're helping other people, clearing up their skin, giving them healthier options, and treating them like the clients that I love building. And so, if you don't feel like this is for you, then that's fine. The person who's going to introduce you is going to be like, okay, that's great. So if it's not for you, that's great. But actually what you could do is you could help out and think, do you know what? It's not for me, but my friend would really, really love this. It would really help out that other person if you could recommend this to somebody else. If you're not too sure on the business, but you want to start using the products, then that's great. You can become a preferred client and earn 20 to 40% off for the whole year. And you can host a party for like a workshop. So you can host a makeup workshop for the person that introduced you to this, to be able to get some free products and to help other people. Or you'd quite like to be an independent consultant and say, do you know what, I'm doing this already, this is an absolute no-brainer for me, and it costs £56 for you to start your business. Okay, that's it, 56 quid. You spend more on that than like 2 liquid eyeliners in another department store. That's it, 56 quid. And you have the opportunity to improve your life and improve others using the most premium products. So that's all from me. I'm just going to stop sharing my screen. And I hope this has resonated with you guys, and I hope it's taken away some of like the fear factors that you might have about it, being a makeup artist and thinking about your reputation, because I want you to know that we've all thought of that, and at some point I've been in your shoes, but I'm here to say, literally just jump in. It's the best thing ever. I'm still a busy makeup artist, and I'm not like looking haggard. I'm just improving. So yes, thank you so much for listening, and please go back to the person who redirected you to this video. Take care, and I hope to see you all soon.